So as I wanted to show you guys, is exactly what I want to do. If we have this, right, we go ahead and factor. Dun, 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 dun. Right? You get the zeros. Now, what I'm asking you to do is, if I'm giving you the zeros, what I'd like you to do is write the function. So basically, all you're simply doing is you guys are given a solution set. And basically, what we're going to do is we're going to write them equal to x, set them equal to 0, write them as factors, and then multiply them, and we got our polynomial. So first thing I'm going to do is say x equals 3, x equals -2, x equals 1. Then I set them all equal to 0. X minus 3 equals 0, x plus 2 equals 0, x minus 1 equals 0. Then what that tells me is those are the factors that can multiply. So therefore, that's x minus 3 times x plus 2 times x minus 1 equals 0. Then I just replace 0 with f of x, because I'm not trying to find the solution. I already know what the solutions are. I want to write the equation. So basically, I have f of x equals x minus 3 times x plus 2 times x minus 1. So now I just need to multiply them out. So there's a couple different ways of multiplying. I prefer using a box method, but you guys can also use FOIL. When you have a binomial times a binomial times a binomial, just do it one step at a time. So let's just use FOIL for the first two. So what I have here is x times x is x squared. X times 2 is going to be a 2x. X times -3 is a -3x. -3 times 2 is a -6. Right? And that can be simplified into x squared minus x minus 6 times x minus 1. Yes? Now, you guys could do FOIL again. But the way that I prefer to multiply, I like using this box method. So when you guys are multiplying a binomial times a trinomial, you guys understand that the product, length times width, when you multiply length times width, that gives you the area, right? So in reality, if you're multiplying a binomial times a trinomial, that's like multiplying two expressions. That's like multiplying a length and a width. So my binomial is x minus 1. And my trinomial is x squared minus x minus 6. So rather than applying x times all of those, -1 times all of those, you can simply just find, you see, you guys realize that x is the width of this box, right? It's the width of every single one of these boxes. So if I'm multiplying x times x squared, that's like me saying x times x squared. X times -x, same thing like the distributive. Does everybody see that? How it's like the exact same thing as distributive property? I just like this because it's much more organized. I'm not throwing lines everywhere and so forth. So therefore, x times x squared is x cubed. X times -x is -x squared. X times -6 is a -6x. X squared times -1 is -x squared. -1 times -x is going to be a positive x. And -1 times -6 is going to be a positive 6. Then you guys can see that these are my like terms. So my final answer is f of x equals x cubed. -x squared minus x squared is a -2x squared. -6x plus x is a -5x plus 6. Anybody have any questions on what I just did?